I'm so excited to be back here on the my team in Formula 125. However, real quick before we jump into it, I am a long form kind of player or a long play kind of player. Not much editing, not much clips, but if you guys want to stick around, hang out with me, I'd really appreciate it. I value the support. If you did click on this video, that's awesome. If you have any suggestions, thoughts, whatever, etc., I'd love to hear it. I am on the PlayStation 5, so I can't like put in a cool custom logo or, a lot of those little things. But first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to, um, well, I'm gonna do this right here off screen just because I take so much time thinking about it. We can read the messages here together real quick. Points one of our drivers, car performance, blah 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 blah. And then ongoing competition is gradually evolved into full-fledged rivalry, rivalry. Anyways, so we'll be going up against the Visa Cash App Racing Red Bulls one team. Um, I think it's whoever gets to 20 points first was the thing. But again, it's been like a few weeks since I've read that, so don't quote me. But I'm pretty excited to be in a rivalry. I said it right that time. In addition, we also are 1 point away from boasting up to 10 our owner XP plus 10%. So that's pretty exciting if I do say so myself. Um, then when it comes to research and development, let's check and see. This one is got nothing going, it appears. That's fun. This one does have one going. It's got 5 days. This one's got 14 days. And this one is going and has 10 days, which, I mean, if we back out here and look. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, right there. It says that we got these in, and they're all delayed. They are all fucking delayed. That's granular. But it does look like we are catching up very, very slowly to Kick Saber, um, which is nice, I'll say. Though it looks like McLaren and Red Bull are the exact same, which is also slightly irritating. um, just because I want to try and keep this super realistic, but you know, you can always try and try and try. Um, when it comes to these things, everything's kind of sitting on hold. That did finish, and we're gonna spend some money here. Um, can I see? No, that's not where you see it. Where do you see it? Assign upgrades. Is this it? I don't know. Anyways, if you didn't know it, Crawford is our priority. Hager is gonna get dropped. And we will be definitely bringing on Zane if we can't bring on Ollie Behrman. So, um, is this it? Yeah. So see, Red Bull and McLaren are the same now, which is annoying because McLaren should be dominating. And I don't even think Red Bull. There's so many upgrades and updates I wish that I could change, but and we've shot up stupidly high, and now we're sitting right beside Kicksaver after starting that much further down than them. Like, so many things I wish I could just like tell EA I wanted in this game. But comes to work, our personnel, uh, these two are already through their talks. These two are still taking their sweet time. Um, and then this is hasn't gotten anything. So what I can do is I can go ahead and go to the event with you guys real quick, and then I'll get to all my little stuff and shenanigans before I fill you in. A leading technology company has approached us with a proposal to develop cutting-edge VR F1 simulator experience that could be a fantastic way to engage fans, but requires a substantial financial investment. Should we move forward with the opportunity? What is the positive? I mean, I'm assuming it's fans. I mean, 50K is not that much. So we're gonna go and accept. Does that boost our fan rating? No, it didn't. What was the point of that? It's just to blow money? Whatever. Whatever. Who cares? Alright. Let me pop all this stuff in and I'll see you guys in a second. Quickly, let's pop through real quick. Aerodynamics, I went ahead and started doing this wing mirrors. Oh, sorry, can't do that. I did the wing mirrors. And then for developments, we went and added the floor stiffening because it looks like it has more effect than the rear floor under tray, which will help Dennis, or at least our second car, come next season. Um, the spark plugs are 2 away, and then we also threw on the ICE improved materials, because again, our primary focus is focusing on Jack, not uh Dennis. No offense to Dennis, but the only reason I picked Dennis was because EA or F1, the game, didn't allow me to choose the drivers I actually wanted. That's not the button I wanted. And then for component, this is all good, all under 50. But I did throw on the turbocharger because every 6 races is when I can allocate more. Um, the only thing that looks like it's going to be bad is the energy stores. Because this one's at 46. And then for Hager, it's at 50. So we'll probably have to eat these up a little higher, because there's just nothing I can do without having to ask for more parts, which should be fine. I could ask for more parts, but that's something I want to worry about in the future. But anyways, this is good. This one we're asking for a new part. Good. Again, we're gonna have to just deal. Good. Good. And then I still don't know why they gave us a 25th part instead of just, but whatever. So we got that one allocated as well. It should be one for every race. I really don't understand why. That's where I wish you could like actually work with both cars and do a bit more of like a simulated kind of thing, kind of like you would see in MLB The Show. But anyways, now I'm gonna go into some more stuff. Give me a second. And jumping into activities, we went ahead and did recruitment drive, to try and get some more hiring in your engineering facility. However, I don't really like these. I think the decrease in moral is not worth it, especially since I'm trying to upgrade more than just one thing. If this was actually slowed down and like stuff where you could only upgrade one at a time, it would make sense. But for some reason you can't do that. Though I did do this slight decrease in morale for the aero department. Now that I think about that. Yeah, okay, I moved this the wrong place. Hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Arrow, arrow. There we go. Okay. Fixed it. Decrease in the morale of the aero department, and I did that because I could counteract it with this one with an increase in the morale. Um, but I was going after that fan rating. But then the problem is I then go into a failure chance, but the time taken speeding up, which I felt was pretty important. And then we're doing the focus for Hager and Crawford. Honestly, when you look at it, focus or perception would both be nice. I don't know why I chose focus. I feel like I should choose perception actually, to try and get Jax to be a little cheaper. And then the only one that's actually useful and is good for us is the, oh shoot, what is this? Corporate, thank you. We did fan rating and increase in money, and then because we don't have enough days to do like any of these other things, we just went for fan rating and secondary. Sponsored to go Discovery. Wow, my English is not here today, but let's go ahead and advance the spark plugs and see if we can't put them on a car.
Hey, Chief, we've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
I concur there, buddy pal. Right away, we can go ahead and put these spark powers in Crawford's car, making him just a little bit better and more competitive, and genuinely making it where him scoring some ports could be really useful. And then all of these are sitting here and they all got to be done. So to get into Jack's car. So we're just gonna go, or not Jack's, Dennis's car. So we're gonna go ahead and throw the pistons up there for him. And then we're gonna go back and advance to the cable assembly. Cool, cool. And then it looks like, wait, what? Did we get like a delay or something here? I'm not sure. Chassis sitting on, oh, there we go. The cable assemblies for the chassis. Okay, I didn't realize that. Cool. One more day and then the gearbox finishes. So if we go to research, and we go to chassis, it says complete. We can't actually do any of these things. Requires facility improvements. Okay. Okay. So that means facility improvements we need. I was just there, my brain's not braining. Oh, chassis, thank you. Chassis. New tier chassis upgrades. Fun. I have not even near enough money for that. Which is fine. That is where it is going to hold us up. But we've almost improved our fan rating and we're about to get some money, so.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
Yes. I was thinking the same. And Crawford. Thinking the same. Okay, facility improvements. Wait, before we do it, I've got to triple check, because requires facility improvement. There's literally nothing we can do here, so. Hoy, we have development, but I think it's more important that we get over here and come into the chassis expansion. No, chassis breakthrough. Yes, breakthrough. Unlock a new tier of chassis upgrades. I'm curious. Sorry, distractions. Just unlock a new tier of chassis upgrades. Let's go ahead and put you on the table. And I think that I don't have to. No, this is. Yeah, I didn't think so. I just wanted to double check. Development. We got a little bit of money. Both of those. I don't even know. Let's throw the gearbox improvements. Because that was the problem we were having, I think. No, it's not. Hold on. What am I talking about? Our problem was the battery holder, not the gearbox. We have so many gearboxes, it literally doesn't matter. And yet they still try to order a new one. Why? I don't know. Because why would we do things the simple way? Owner training, hell yeah. Doesn't matter though, because it takes 3 days to do, and I don't have 3 days. That's great. 20 points each time a development fails. Let me read these. Okay, so I'm trying to decide. It's between doing this because I really want to get to this one, or going engineering and going after every time we hit a delay. Because right now, every single time we hit a delay. But my problem right now also, if we come over here, is not resource points. I mean, I'm plenty good on resource points. I just can't afford anything because I don't have anything to upgrade versus I am constantly low on cash. And I mean very much so constantly low on cash. So I think it's smarter to go here. And then also we'll get some fan rating from this. Oop, I went too far back. And fan rating will also give me more owner XP. It will also increase the facility. It would make it cheaper to get facility improvements. Title sponsor loyalty will increase faster. Secondary sponsor income will go up faster. So I think the fan rating actually is like a little bit undervalued by me because I didn't understand it. And I'm at 95% in the corporate, 90% personnel, and 89.5% in engineering. So I think we're going to do this. Sadly, we can't put it in here because, well, yeah, because, well, there's not enough. Wait. Yeah, we can't do it because I don't have enough time. I would have had to start it yesterday. But that's fine. And then I believe fan rating, right? No, never mind. Nope, we're not gonna get enough to get fan rating up. That sucks. Whatever. But we can go ahead and skim
A
up.
sponsor sees potential in us and wants to explore a partnership.
Let's hit our event first. EXO Tiger. Cool. Nice, nice. Well, we can throw that on the car. But we'll do that after we finish simulating Ford. Cool. And then we can hit the race. I said that, but it looks like we have something done here in research. Durability. Nice. Turbos are done, and it is suggesting we go in. Why? What? Hold on. General wear. It wants me to do this one. Oh, the energy store is not available. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that one. And it's cheaper. So let's hit that. Cool. The money goes back down. We got none. And yeah. Cool, cool. So we still don't have the slots for fan 2 requirement to really start adding on here. But we did make a few minor changes. And I'll just pop through them so you can see it really quickly. Just some decal changes, and then we did swap out the octanes, I think is what it was called, and put this Cerebra here. And then I forget where octane ended up. Oh, there it is. It's on the front of the nose instead of the Avalo. So just a few little updates. Let's head off to Imola. Unbalanced tire setup. And we will be taking Jack. Though, I don't know if they're getting advances or upgrades or their experience or anything is going up. Like, I hope I click Jack. I'm 90% sure I clicked Jack. I got a little distracted there, and I don't know if I did or didn't. I wasn't even looking at the screen. We're about to find out. Okay, we clicked Jack. Cool. I was about to be like, fuck. Anyways. It looks like there is some rain on race day at the end. So that's super duper fun. And my controller is dead. So let us go ahead and head off to practice. And then once I get there, I will probably pause. Or actually, no, better yet, I will see you guys when we get to the race strategy. Then I'll see you.
Ciao, hello, and welcome to Imola. We're just about to get ready for practice. Great to have your company.
Yeah, I've been saying that wrong every single time. Definitely not Imola. Definitely Imola. So, please don't judge me. Anyway, see you at the race strategy. The rain's coming down in Imola, and we're gonna be throwing on intermediates to do the rest of these challenges, which kind of is obnoxious, but you know, hey, it's actually not a bad thing because we will 100% be racing the end of the race, I believe, in rain. So I'll stick you guys around until I hit the 500 mark, and from there we'll move on. This is gonna be a lot worse. Oh god. Also, it's been a hot pocket since I've been on the sim. I've been playing a lot of Hogwarts Legacy and FC 25 or FIFA or whatever you want to call it. Oh, I did not get any brakes on that. Forgot how much the rain does affect here. So, I'm sliding a lot. Jesus, here we go. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of those games lately, and I finished my Subnautica or Subnautica videos. So I've just been kind of preoccupied with that, trying to get a lot of games down or uploaded. I've got a pretty busy month coming ahead of me, and I don't know how much I'm gonna get to play. So, and I haven't been touching PC games because I'm hoping to build a PC, or at least just a cheap one, when I get to a place where I can set it up. So, for those of you that might watch my more strategy or world building games, I want to play some Total War. I have Zootopia, or not Zootopia, what the fuck, that's a TV show. I can't do DRS, it's raining outside. Well, that sucks, and is whatever. Anyways, but yeah. Planet Zoo, that's the word I was looking for. So, a lot of little things that I want to do, a lot of little games I want to play, and we'll see what happens. But I definitely wish, and I'm sure I've said this in plenty of videos before, but until I can get enough people to agree with me and press it out there, I really wish you could like edit the teams and edit the, because like it'd be really cool if you could go in there and like remove all of the teams that we have right now, and you could put in like Porsche and versus Lamborghini versus Pagani, or not Pagani, fuck, never mind, just pretend I didn't say that one, BMW, and any other high sports team name you might want. Fuck, you could put,
getting worse, be very careful.
you could put Toyota in there for all I care. You know, whatever fits your fancy. Call it the Supras. Wop, 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 wop. Sorry, memes in my head are chaotic. I also wish like the wreck animations were more realistic, and I've seen some mods that you can do like when you have a PC. Another reason I kind of want to have a PC to do my racing games. Higher outputs, better console, all that stuff, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. A lot of things I want to accomplish, a lot of things I want to do, and to be honest with you, I'd like to race in real life, but I don't even look that good on here. Who's gonna give me an idea or a shot? Do something like what Cody Jones got to do. From Dude Perfect with Keanu Reeves. I think we're supposed to be on wets now. But yeah, it's because it's bad. Also, when I have a
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
when I have a real desk instead of one of these IKEA desks that are a little heavier or a little bit more put, where I can like turn the resistance and stuff up on the steering wheel, so I can actually turn on it and feel the ground. I think a lot of those things will also really help make me better at the racing world. So anyways, let me see you in a second. So that's gonna wrap up practice for us. Got ourselves some good points here, though we didn't get a lot of the downforce of the DRS zones because of the rain in practice one. And we bumped the difficulty 8 points over the recommended after practice and time trials, and our time trials practice and more time trials. So the difficulty should be pretty good here for qualifying. I think it's at 93, which means we're back up into the master difficulties. Not quite to the next level, but we're getting faster and faster. So, I mean, just imagine when I have a nice desk and an actual chair. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice if we were older? See, this is when I wish I could switch over to Hager's vehicle, because if this is bad, then I would just bump it to the other one for him, but obviously you can't do that. Obviously you can't do that. So let's go ahead and get this really long loading screen going before we hit ourselves a one-shot quali.
Welcome along, everybody, to Imola, just down the road from Ferrari HQ, and they know a thing or two about pace, and pace today is king. It's qualifying day, and it's great to have you with us.
Imola, 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 Imola. I'm pretty sure that's how he said it. I wasn't listening. That's on me, but I'm pretty sure it's Imola. Dude's got the whole flag on the side of his head. Alright, let's see. I don't really think there's much I need to see. We got the difficulty up. I think the only thing we can do is hit that track, baby. Here we go. Ready for some qualifying. If you guys are still watching or hanging out, or you probably stuck around for the quali instead of just the race, or maybe you're like me and you like the strategy part of it more than both of those things, or whatever. If you're here, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support. Oh shit, it was connected to my remote controller for a second there, and I was like, it's not turning. Okay, anyways. But yeah, no, if you guys are hanging out, thank you. It truly means a lot more to me than you'll ever know. And if not, you know, I mean, you wouldn't be seeing this if you aren't, so I don't know. Comment your setup if you have one at home, or if you're like me at the beginning of this year, tell me I use a controller, you know, whatever, I don't know. Put some comments down. I want something to respond to. Speaking of which, I have like 4 comments I need to respond to. And we're sideways. That is depressing. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? I literally know not to touch the brakes going into that turn, and yet I do it every frickin' time. You know one thing? Here, let me get your intake on this. I think it's stupid that we, as a populace, as people, have gotten the ability to make actual realistic wrecks in video games. I mean realistic, to the T realistic. And yet, we decided that it'd be better to program shitty wrecks so then car companies don't feel emasculated or effeminated or whatever the fuck that word is, or belittled or weakenized because their cars look bad in the game. Are you kidding me? I think we should bring back real wreck technology and shit. Like, ugh. Nothing irks me more. I am in dead last. By a second, by the way. We're gonna hit this and see if I can't fix it. Or we're gonna have to go in, and we're gonna know the difficulty is a little off pace for me. We're looking slow though.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I know he's gonna say
Mind
some
that
shit.
front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
It already's taken too much damage. We've already wasted money, all of it. That's awesome.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
We are not even fucking close. Oh my god. Oh, don't do it. Wow. That. Oh, I mean, actually, I guess we're not far off than these two, but these two we should be destroying. Ugh! Alright, come on. All we need to do is at least beat those two. And we can just call it a bad quali. I'm already down. Cool. I need at least 0.3 of a second. To feel better.
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
No. This is so aggravating. Okay, at least we're P19 now. Oops, returning garage. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. On the emotions. On the emotions. Emotional damage. Declare. At least Hamilton's kind of realistic, but Yuki Tsunoda's not. Alright. Oh, we'll go give it our best. We'll go give it our best. It's one of those, did I get released fast enough? Because when you do a flying lap, apparently it takes an extra millennia to get me out of the pits. You see that timer over there? Millennia. It takes an extra 3 minutes to get out of the damn pits.
30 seconds left in the session.
Fucking aggravating. Down 2 already.
Okay, that's P19, P19.
Albon jumped us. I'm losing time here. I'm losing time now. The middle section of this track is hard on me. Better time, but I don't know if I jumped any. I'm probably just sitting right there in 20th. Yep. Ugh. That sucks. Absolutely.
Well, that wraps up
sucks.
qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Piastri just gets screwed in this game, man. Absolutely screwed. And Hamilton gets all the love. Oh, man. Okay, so ultimately I've decided to go 6 points over the recommended. It says good luck, know the drill. And we're probably going to try and make a really long stint here with one of our tires. Just because we know we're going to probably end up on intermediates at the end of this race. And we did such a good job with tire management. I feel like that's going to be our strong suit. For some reason, with the controller, I couldn't manage tires to save shit, but with the fucking, with the steering wheel, I manage tires like I'm a whisperer or some shit. And I don't even know why. Long loading screens. Insert, I don't know what to say here.
Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo e Dino Ferrari. The clue's in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. One lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track, 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, and Tsunoda, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, Hadjar, Bortoletto, Nico Hulkenberg, and Lawson, Gasly, Behrman, Carlos Sainz, and Lance Stroll, Albon, Crawford, Hauger, and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Those two at the bottom make
And
sense.
alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. And the whole world of Formula One can't exist the way we do, walking with smiles on our faces and loving our time together. This new outfit has got a bit of a rivalry going, and I get the feeling a few noses are being put out of joint here.
Well, that's a good thing, though, Crofty. You know what? If you're a member of that team, the new 11th team, take it as a backhanded compliment. It means you're doing very well, too well, and the other teams don't like it.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Okay, mate, I know it's not a great position to be starting on the grid, and it also puts us slap bang in the middle of the danger zone where risk is high. So be careful, pick your battles, and let's see if we can pick a few positions off along the way.
Sir, yes, sir. Let's get into this race strategy. Oops. Okay, for some absurd reason, my projected is the only thing here. There's no personalized. I guess that's because I did it on intermediates. It wants me to go here, but I'm thinking it's smarter for me to go to the hards just to try and prolong in case I have to put on intermediates. I don't think there's any way in hell we can make this a two-stop or one-stop race, but I guess that's something we'll figure out when we get out on the track. So let us get it. My clutch is not engaging, and it's not. I've had to restart because I can't get a jump off the line. Like, I've literally been sitting there.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
What the fuck just happened? We both got time penalties because my teammate ran into me. And I can't see it. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna restart. And I'm not taking that out of the video. You guys can see that. Yeah, that's hocus. Bullshit right there.
Now, I know this isn't where we wanted to start this race, but given...
Okay, between my right pedal shifter not working, me not getting a good jump, like not being able to start at all, and my teammate and Colapinto both wrecking me, we've had a rough start. I've had a few starts actually. However, like this right here. What is this? Let's fucking watch this. I mean, just great jump, sure. Right into me. That's awesome. I'm not taking it out of the video. You guys can watch it. I don't care. One of these days we'll get through the first lap. Alright. I'm fine with that for now. Somehow Colapinto got up here too. After I was shoved off the track. 3 wide. I'd really like some clean air and to be able to race.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Colapinto's on softs. I didn't realize that. Okay, if I can get a good out here. Nope. I was thinking about putting the difficulty only up by 5, and I'm starting to think I should have.
Caution, caution. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Understood, copy that. Green flag.
Who's out of the race? It's not Verstappen, is it? My driving is sloppy when I get behind somebody. Oh shit. Is that a legal block? I feel like that's illegal. I mean, I guess he only moved once, but...
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing. Tyre condition still looking good.
Damn it. It's that one turn. I have not mastered it yet. Every other turn I've mastered, I feel like, for the most part. But that one, I lose so much time to the opponents on that. And then I just spend the rest trying to get it all back. That was better. I just hate the Bearman's faltering again.
We think
That was on me. I'll admit it. That was 100% on me. I didn't know, and now I'm going to do this thing where I don't know how hard I was pressing the gas, and damn. And now I have underbody damage again.
Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon.
I can't sit around and wait for Bearman to get better at racing.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Okay, copy that.
That was better. We're getting in and out of that corner a lot better every time. If we master that corner, things will get dangerous. Difficulty won't be high enough anymore.
Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment. Just be careful.
Damn.
Gasly's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, Behrman's behind. They're on old mediums. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. 24 laps to go.
No. I just thought my
Okay,
dear
we want you
ass.
to pit this lap, so push now, push. Dennis is coming in for his stop.
Somebody just spun off in front of me. It was Lawson,
Okay, clear.
the person I need to beat. Look at that go. Look at the AI making mistakes.
Don't forget, box this lap.
What I need to do is see what my times are with the hards the first few laps and see if I'm losing a lot or not when I switch or when I get to that lap 12, because if my times aren't going down, I need to stay out on them.
You've got 2 stops remaining now. 2 stops remaining in this strategy.
Actually, real quick. Cool, we had a good time.
Okay, 1 stop to go. Just 1 stop left in this strategy. This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on.
I think my teammate almost undercut me, and Borletto definitely did. And by a lot, too.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
That is why I should have stayed out. No, 10 to 15? No. That's why I should have went mediums. Okay. How in the... Colapinto hasn't pit yet. There's no
No
way.
need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, fuck it. Let's run those 2 down. I have a good feeling Colapinto hasn't pit yet.
Colapinto ahead. Okay, gap ahead, 2.3 seconds. They're on old mediums.
Yeah, that's what I
okay,
thought.
they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think
Wait,
they've
what?
got 1 more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 21.2.
They're not on old mediums.
And gap to the car in front, 2.3 seconds.
Okay, we're at a 2-1-3-4. Just need to remember that. To the window, to the wall. Drip down my ball. Oh wait, that's the part you shouldn't say. What? Hopefully by next lap I can get me some DRS going.
Okay, this is good. You're catching the car ahead. Got that confirmed.
Oh yeah, that was better out of that turn. Not perfect, but better. And better is what I need right now. Though I'm losing to Borroletto still. Also, I really hope it's Leclerc that's leading this race. Did I not have DRS there? Oh, you dumb twat. No. No, come on, don't waste them. So irritated. So irritated.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
We should have him here. Oh no, my DRS isn't gonna work because the game's
Slowly gaining
glitched.
on the car in front. Try to keep up this momentum.
That's awesome. I wonder if that means Stroll's getting his fucking DRS back there. Good. We're around him. I know that was a
Tyre
long
wear
battle.
rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can. Copy that. Understood. Copy that.
So Max Verstappen is definitely the one that's out of the race. Why I know that, well, you'll find out.
Okay, copy that.
Hopefully with the pit stop, those times will be fixed, because that's really annoying.
Okay, that's Hadja just ahead of you. Push hard. Time last lap, 1:23.1. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. This is excellent stuff. You're closing in by 7/10 a lap. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.1 seconds.
There goes Hadger. Which sucks because there goes my fucking DRS. And the only way to know what
Okay,
this is...
Bortoleto just ahead. Let's push. And the time last lap, 1:21.5. Okay, gap to the car in front, 5.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Okay, mate, time of that last lap, 1:21.7. That's Albon behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 1 minute 21.8. We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes. Okay, gap ahead, 6.2 seconds.
Considering I have to pit on 23 and there's rain coming and I'm probably not even going to go to mediums, we ought to waste these tires. It's raining.
Okay, track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit full wets next time you come in.
Full wets? How do we go from slicks to full wets in less than a lap?
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
That was a huge mistake.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box. Got that confirmed. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Good God. Okay, I'm starting to think that Hamilton's not leading the race. Hamilton gets forced to stay out because of Leclerc.
All right, we're getting very close to the crossover point now. Stay out if you have the pace, but as soon as you hit the limit,
No.
come in and we'll put the inters on.
We're here. I really hope that pit thing resets all the intervals because it being off by that much is annoying. And it's crazy how the rain hits and I lost everything. At least we got a decent pit stop.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Scheduled. Great. Now they all just say pit. That's what I wanted. Right there. Damn.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
I lifted way too soon. I lifted way too soon.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Hey, it looks like the times got fixed up in the
gap
corner.
to the car in front, 13.0
Yep, perfect.
seconds.
Doesn't matter though, because I can't drive in a straight fucking line. Dude, seriously? Right in front of me? I gotta get more comfortable braking in the rain. That's the reason I'm losing so much time. There we go. That was my mistake all along.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
What are you fucking talking about? Now don't lie to me, alright? I don't like that. Now we are, because we're in my turns.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.1 seconds. Green flag.
Why was there a yellow flag? Can you explain that to me? Oh. Lawson's out of the race. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess, for me. Or for my team, at least. I swear, if you watch my brake pedal, I press the brakes and hold it, and then I let go.
Okay.
All right, no, sorry. I press the brakes and hold it,
3.5 seconds.
and it says, "You've got to be kidding me!" I knew it was coming too. I knew it was fucking
Engine
coming.
off, engine
If it's
off.
not Stroll, it's coming. I knew it was coming. I just saw Stroll in the rearview mirror, and all I could think of was that clip with George Russell freaking out
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
about him being in track correct and whatever. Anyways, but I swear I hit the brakes, and then I hold it, and then it says on my thing that I've let go of the brakes, and I'm not doing that. I mean, I might be like subconsciously lifting a little bit. But
Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. You should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good.
Ocon is the wrong Haas I want to see doing good. Just saying.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 5.1 seconds.
Damn it. Get out of here. Don't you fucking wreck me again. Ocon doesn't have better pace than me, even with my mistakes. Albon does, and always had. But Stroll is surprisingly like, when I make mistakes, he's on me. When I don't make mistakes, I'm just peeling away. It's really annoying. Never mind. Ocon's growing on me. Or coming for me. And I've lost Stroll. Annoyingly.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Gap to your teammate behind, 17.2 seconds. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds.
I was looking at the map down there. I wasn't paying attention to the race. It looks like Hager's gonna beat Colapinto, and it looks like Norris beat Hamilton. Well, that was a frustrating and long
Okay,
race.
pick up rubber and bring it home.
Very frustrating and long race. Albon did have good pace, so I guess that makes sense.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory. He wins.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
There's room for 3 on their podium, but only ever 1 right at the top. Let the celebrations begin. And who gets to take the top step of the podium? Yes, it is I, Leclerc. Charles Leclerc on top.
Oh, is that Piastri? Oh, good. Good. Why is everybody's eyes look like demons?
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
All right, well, Leclerc held, Piastri jumped, Hamilton went up and had the fastest lap. This is unrealistic, this is unrealistic, this is unrealistic. But anyways, Russell, Norris, Yuki, you guys can read the rest. Albon went from 19th to 13th, which is why he got that. We went from 20th to 15th. Behrman dropped 1 position. Ocon dropped quite a bit. Isaac dropped. Hagar went up 1, finishing, or actually he didn't really go up 1, but he moved up a few, finishing over Colapinto. And then Verstappen DNF'd, and so did Liam Lawson. And I don't even know if we're gonna get to go back and see Liam Lawson's crash. Real quick, Lance Stroll got a warning. I got a warning. Verstappen, or Alonso got 2 warnings. But then had a mechanical failure. Antonelli got a warning, so did Yuki, and then mechanical failure for Liam Lawson as well. Alright, let's move on. I still think it's crazy what EA thinks the team's ratings and the car's ratings and the driver's ratings are. And I think it's even more crazy that Ferraris won 2 races. And I don't know when the last time the Ferraris won an actual race is. But we can put some stuff on the car for the next episode. Well, not in this one, but in the next episode, we'll get to put some stuff on the car, which is pretty exciting. I'm the worst rated car in the room, and they want me to do better. It's fair. I want me to do better too. A lot better. And it looks like we have a bunch of failed stuff.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
Sounds like we got stuff to do in the next episode. But we are going to Monaco, which is... Wait, what? Monaco. That's not the right one. I click it twice, it doesn't change anything. Where is it? It is here, right? No. Results. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Russell's still in the lead somehow. Max Verstappen's dropped to 5th. What a season. I guess it is Monaco. Oh. I so read Monaco wrong and thought it was a different race. Anyways, looks like we're going to Monaco next race. That's super duper fun. Leclerc has the most wins this season, I think. No, he's tied with Max, who has 2 DNFs. So, alright, anyways, sorry. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you watched that abomination of a race, I really appreciate you. Deuces.